Good morning, all you wonderful people. I'm fresh out of bed, as you can tell by my wonderful hairdo, and I thought I would show you my vintage Star Wars action figure collection. Let's see how many of these I can remember the name of. Okay, we've got Stormtrooper. Okay, that's an easy one. Han Solo, another easy one. This is the one with the small head. They came out with another one, which was affectionately called Big Head Han, which, well, was Han with a big head. This is the Sand People, as they call it, although it's only one. I don't know why they call it people when that's plural and it's clearly just one. Luke Skywalker. This is the Star Destroyer Commander, although when I bought him, he was known as the Death Squad Commander. C-3PO. Obi-Wan Kenobi, with his cape that's been taped together with Scotch tape. Chewbacca. Princess Leia, whose cape is actually made out of masking tape because I think hers ripped. R2-D2. Now, he doesn't actually come with this third leg. That came from I think the Droid factory, and I just kind of shoved it up his butt there. Yeah. Power Droid, also known as Gonk. IG-88, the Bounty Hunter. Everybody's favorite, Boba Fett. Of course, he doesn't have the rocket backpack that, apparently kids would choke on or something, so they never did really produce that. Darth Vader. Greedo, who never shot. Han shot first. Walrus Man. Nien Nunb. He was the co-pilot on the Millennium Falcon during the second Death Star battle in Return of the Jedi. This is Princess Leia again in her, I think it's called Bespin gown. This is the Jawa, and that's really not a vinyl cape Jawa, which are very expensive and really sought after because they're rare. This is actually a cape made out of an old Ben Kenobi cape. There's his cloth cape in there. Yoda. Yoda. You seek Yoda. This is a Luke Skywalker, and this is in his... Well, I've got a label on this one. This says, in Battle Poncho. Ooh. This is FX7. I always thought he was really neat. He was a medical droid, and he had all these neat little arms that pop up and can do things. And his head, does that thing too. Really neat. The Gamorrean Guard. Lobot. This was Lando Calrissian's assistant on Cloud City. That was kind of like a robot guy, man. I don't know what he did, but he was kind of cool. R5-D4. You might remember he's the one that had the bad motivator. It popped out of his head, and so Luke Skywalker had to get R2-D2 instead. This is Han Solo in his Bespin outfit. This was my favorite Han to play with. Dengar, the Bounty Hunter. Ooh, the Evil Emperor. Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive. Here's the small Snaggletooth. This is the one that was for general release, and, everybody's got this one. This, however, is the large blue Snaggletooth, and this is the rare one. This one was only available through, I think it was JCPenney's or Sears, one of those, and it came with like a Cantina playset. This was the Bespin Guard. Dig that Fu Manchu he's got there. Oh, and this is the Black Bespin Guard, which I think they just called him Bespin Guard also. I don't think they made any differentiation or anything. This is C-3PO, another one, and I think this is the one whose limbs come off. Yes, this is the one that you can take the limbs off. Ah! But can you put them back together? This is Lando Calrissian, you old smoothie. This is Squid Face. He was at Jabba's palace, you know, and you can see why they call him Squid Face. This was a droid at Jabba's palace too. I think he was called 8D8 or something like that. This was the Death Star droid. Although you also saw him in the Jawas Sandcrawler, I think. This is Prune Face.
I'm sorry, who the hell are you?
Prune Face, ma'am. Prune Face! Prune Face!
This is Luke Skywalker in his what they call Bespin fatigues, although this is what he actually wore on Dagobah too. This is Bosk, the bounty hunter. This little Ewok here is Tebow. This is Klaatu, who is was on the Jabba's sail barge also. Nikto. This is Anakin Skywalker. Not Hayden Christensen Anakin, but old man Sebastian Shaw Anakin. This is the Snow Trooper. And this is Jabba's right-hand man, Bib Fortuna. Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! And I would have no idea who this guy is had I not already had a little tag in here. This is a B-Wing pilot, apparently. This is Chief Chirpa of the Ewoks. Huh, and I had no idea they made another one of these Klaatu guys, but this is him in his Skiff Guard outfit, apparently. This is a Rebel Commando. And this is Rees. I have no idea who this guy is, but I know he's got to belong on Hoth because he is wearing the stuff. Maybe he's like a Hoth commander or something. I'll look it up. Rebel Commander. Which brings us to the Rebel Soldier. Also in Hoth outfit. This little Ewok is Paplu. And this little guy is Logray, the Ewok Medicine Man. He is the Cloud Car pilot, or Twin Pod Cloud Car pilot, as they're called sometimes. He was in Cloud City in the little woo. This is the Rancor Keeper. He kept the big beast in the pit under Jabba's throne that tried to eat Luke, and then Luke wound up killing, and he cried because it was his pet. This guy's the ATST driver. You know, he drove the little... Oh, I got one. Hang on a second. Yeah, he drove this thing here, the little ATST, and you seen it? This is Han Solo in his Hoth outfit, and Luke Skywalker in his Hoth outfit, or Hoth Battle Gear as it's called. They made the Tauntaun here so that you could push them down in it, and it would look like they're riding it. Imperial Commander, maybe? Yeah, I was right. Cool. Oh, I'm looking at the back of a card. This is Luke Skywalker in his Jedi outfit, and I have both. There are a few variations of this. One came with a blue lightsaber and a pistol, and one came with a green lightsaber and a pistol. I have both the blue and the green lightsabers. I think I might have swiped one from a friend back in the day. I think mine actually came with the blue. This is 21B, who was a medical droid. I always thought this dude was really cool because you could like see through his middle area there. This is Hammerhead. He is, you know, from the cantina scene in Star Wars. This is the Ugnaught from Cloud City, the little pig guys. This is Luke Skywalker with his Stormtrooper outfit. Aren't you a little short for a Stormtrooper? This little guy here is the AT-8. I think he's the AT-AT commander, maybe. Here's another R2-D2, and this one has a pop-up lightsaber that when you turn his head, see the lightsaber pops up, and then you can pull it out and you can like shoot to Luke Skywalker. Really cool little guy. Here's yet another R2-D2. This one has a sensor scope, which it doesn't pop up when you turn his head, but you can just grab it and pull it up like that. So he can. Let it go back down. There it goes. I always thought this one was cool. This is Princess Leia in her Bosch disguise. Got a little helmet you can put on her and. Yoto. Here's yet another little Ewok. I think this is Lumat or something like that. This is the Emperor's Royal Guard. Says so right there. This is Luke in his X-Wing fighter outfit. This is General Madine. Now these two guys are bounty hunters. This one is 4LOM and this is Zuckuss. However, I'm pretty sure it's been revealed that when Kenner did this, they actually switched the name, so this should have actually been 4LOM and this Zuckuss. I'm pretty sure that's the story. This is Princess Leia in her combat poncho. This is Lando in his skiff guard disguise. He's got his little helmet you can put on him. Here's Han in his indoor trench coat. It's all camouflage. This is Weequay. This is Princess Leia in her little Hoth outfit. This is the Biker Scout, another little stormtrooper. This is the AT-AT driver. And it's everyone's favorite little Ewok, if you like the Ewoks at all. This is Wicket. This is the TIE Fighter pilot. And this is Han Solo in Carbonite. See, it actually came with this little clear piece, and then Han himself, and he kind of snaps into the back of it there. And you can kind of, like, see him through it there. This is a pricey one, too. This is one of the last series, so this is hard to get. And we've got, the Max Rebo Band. This is Droopy McCool, who plays like this little clarinet doobie. Cy Snoodles, who's the singer. And Droopy McCool himself plays the keyboards. Woo! Little elephant guy here. And we've got Jabba's little pet kind of henchman guy, Salacious Crumb. I've actually got a Jabba the Hutt too, but he's on a display somewhere and I don't feel like getting him down. Hope you guys enjoyed this little jot down memory lane. We're going to say goodbye. And I'm going to play with my little toys. Akudzi met Fuzi, Sao Mahaku Chiki his Jow. Ow! I got the Quidus Jiki Fi, Gujad Basik Suzy Side, Chumli Chest for Maury. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to show you. This is the first Star Wars action figure I ever got. My dad brought this to me one day, and I was just so surprised. It's R2-D2, and I have actually restored it and recarded it. there's a cool place on the internet, Beggars Canyon. I'll put a link in the description down below, where you can buy these replica cards, bubbles, and also like labels to put over them, because this is a brand new. See how nice he looks. Alright, I'll put him back on the shelf now. Goodbye, guys.